to expect. Fools often sometimes forget who really knows what's the truth. Often dignified, how funny changing the tide. It feels like you already knew. That's the devil, you would never run in circles. Feels like you already knew. That's the devil, you would never run in circles. Feels like you already knew.
That bunny's my favorite part.
Oh no, it's pretty hardcore.
Yeah. Did you like my Donnie Darko pug bunny?
Yeah, I did.
It was mortifying.
And you can never go wrong with 7 Dust. So
There you go. I figured you liked that.
we're done like 7 Dust.
There you go. Fair enough. Oh, what is happening? Okay. Oh, why is that better? That's better there. I like that better. No, that's better.
No, not good at all.
Nobody's here. Perfect. Oh, there we go. There it is. Put you in your place. All right. Anyway. Hello. So really quick, there was a Q&A on Saturday. We did do it.
Yeah.
There was some video I added to it that I'm going to wait to release because I know it only goes out to the Patreon people, and I don't think anybody would clip it and cause a problem, but I don't want to tempt any fate, I guess, from the universe, but that'll be released sooner than later. Not a lot of questions on there, not gonna lie. I wasn't like thrilled with it, but I also understand people are busy. You guys don't owe me anything, so I get it.
But there was some really deep discussion on there.
Yeah, there was a real good one. I feel like the discussion needs to be a part of, like, the video needs to be a part of the discussion. It just doesn't.
Right. It has to be there for a
Right.
context. It has to be
Exactly. I mean, I could tell the story, but it doesn't.
You really need to see what
Right.
occurred to understand why.
Right. Because at face value, it doesn't. I don't think anybody really looks good. But with context,
I stand by what I said. You didn't do shit wrong, bro.
no, but I feel like a little bitch. And that's where
You were trying not to make a situation worse.
yes.
That's all that was.
very
You were
true.
not like a little bitch or nothing like that.
Yeah. Then I appreciate that. I mean,
Other people acted a fool. You tried not to make it worse by
correct.
kind of just being
By
chill.
being myself. I had to.
Other people that were on the show would not have reacted the same way.
No.
But I'm also a different animal, quite literally, than like most people. I'm like, hold up, you're not gonna no, we're not gonna do that. Like there's, like I said, once the one sentence that person said was said,
yeah,
it's like, nope, we're done. I'm not being nice anymore. I will acquiesce or be friendly or be cordial. The second you say that, no.
Yeah.
You will suck my dick from the back at this point.
Hot. So it will be released. I promise. I will put up the new link here when we're done. But yeah, we have baseball stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we do. And I don't want to talk about it.
Well,
I don't want to talk about that series at all.
Well, you know. So let's
when you reach out to Rich about the hockey playoff show, he'll tell you what happened.
Yeah.
I'll put it down.
And
it's not something we're gonna once the Q&A drops, you'll see what happened.
Yeah.
But for now, I'll let Rich handle that.
Yeah. But Rick, fully 100%. That is absolutely on board. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason why we can't do that. I wanted to do that, so that's
okay. What's up, Coop? Just dropped in.
Sounds perfect to me. Cokers, what's up? Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they-
Rick, you'll see. But we're not going to discuss that. I'm in a good
Yeah.
place.
we got something much worse to talk about.
Yeah,
That was the Pirates sweeping the Orioles over the weekend.
yeah.
Not happy.
So what happened? What happened, Captain?
Pirates whooped our ass. There's no other way to put it. I mean, they swept us out. It was. I can't explain it. Chris Bassett is fucking terrible,
Yeah,
or he's been terrible so far.
yeah.
But on the flip side, for the Red Sox, Rangers Flores has equally been just as fucking bad.
Well, the Red Sox have been terrible anyway, but yeah. But I told you from the get-go, man. I'm like, Bassett ain't it. Like, you were excited. I was like, don't be excited, bub. He is not great.
I mean, he's been solid up until like his first couple starts. Like he's always been a solid pitcher. Like I was not expecting this. I don't want to call him Charlie Morton.
Oh boy.
Right. I don't want to call him Uncle Charlie 2.0 yet. It's 2 starts. I don't want to do that yet. But it's not looking great.
No.
That's all I can say. It's not looking great.
No.
I'm not writing him off there to 2 starts. He had a full spring training, unlike Uncle Charlie. I don't write him off yet, but this has not been good. But
no.
That is true. Elias and Over the Hill starters name a more iconic duo. I don't have one. Aaron Judge and choking.
Fair.
Aaron Judge and choking.
Careful, you'll get us canceled off of the fucking TikTok.
Yamamoto and being a beast in the playoffs. Otani doing great things. Those are like peanut butter and jelly. And Elias and old ass starters who aren't as good as we think they're going to be.
Oh.
It's a long season. That's right, Dirk. What's up, Dirk? It's a long season. That is true.
Yeah.
But that was fucking rough yesterday. Speaking of yesterday, shout out to John Draper, our buddy John. Yesterday was literally and I don't want to go without saying this. Yesterday was the 1-year anniversary of the passing of Kevin Castle. He hosted a Spaces on X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, yesterday. And it was really, really cathartic to be in there listening to people's stories about Kev and stuff like that. He couldn't fit everybody in, but it was a really good, if you have time, or if you are on X or you follow John. Don Tony was in there with him. Our buddy Giuliari was in there with him hosting. It was a really good hour or so listen. I highly recommend it. I can't believe it's been a year since she's been gone. I know this is not baseball related. We will get to baseball, but I didn't get to say this yesterday, but I want to say it here. Part of why I'm even doing what I'm doing now is because of Kev. I got inspired to start doing shows from listening to him and Don Tony together. And he gave me the best piece of advice he could give me. 1, be consistent. Commit to doing whatever you're doing. And then 2, find people to do it with because you seem like a really quiet, reserved guy. And the first part, I'm still trying to be more consistent with my own channel and other stuff, with the shows I do with you and with the other guys on the Miners Report. Exactly. On the Miners Report, we try to be as consistent as possible. We try to be with the Bio Geeks as well. But the other part of that was I didn't find people. They found me somehow. And I will be eternally grateful to Kev for that. and I hope that he is somewhere smiling at the effect he's had on so many people. Um, he has no idea, and I wish I could have said it to him in person. I wish I could have said that to John and DT last night, especially DT, because I've never really got a chance to say anything to him. I've had interaction with John on social media before, and he knows how I feel about Kev. But DT, I've never had the chance to say how much he meant as well. But I just want to throw that out there real quick. Not a day goes by that I don't think about that advice, and I try to commit to that, to doing that with these shows. So I just want that out there real quick. Back onto the baseball aspect of things. Yeah, we sucked that series.
Yeah, I mean,
were
it is
bad.
what it is. I mean, I had some fun talking shit to you a little bit.
And it was deserved. Like, you should have talked shit. I'd have been talking shit too. Like, how about the Pirates? I mean, wait, but that's part of fandom. When you're friends with somebody who's fans of a team, another team, you can bust their chops about it.
Right.
We bust each other's chops more. We bust our own team chops more than probably anybody could possibly bust their chops.
Yes.
And man was a baseball terrorist.
It's different. It's a different feel because I'm used to having to come on here and being like, oh my God, they're so bad I can't. Who? My team.
But they're not bad this year.
They're not bad. Also, in the most unpirate move ever.
Fucking bizarre world.
Right. So unfortunately I couldn't be here for we were supposed to, me and Chris were supposed to call the Saturday game. We kind of got surprise tickets to the Pens game, so that happened instead.
That will never begrudge anybody a chance to go see a live sporting event.
Yeah, it ended up being, I think it was 9-3. So
I almost did a live stream on my own channel of the game.
Yeah.
And I was like, I woke up like not feeling so great. And I was like, because I'm selling Rams. I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about doing it. Let me see how I feel. And I was like, I feel like shit.
Yeah. Well, that worked out.
Like, I was struggling through like the Miners Report on Saturday. And they might think I'm a bit of a racialist.
Oh, fun.
Well, we were talking about like the time me and our friend, a mutual friend of mine, Rich Joe, who's my old roommate, we went to get donuts at Dunkin' Donuts like 3 a.m. one night. And we were asking, they were open 24 hours. So we're asking the guy, he was that guy, what kind of jelly's in the donuts?
Okay.
And he just went jelly flavored jelly. And he happened to have an accent.
Oh no.
And it turned into, well, people have an accent, but it wasn't the accent. And then it turned into, I said, if you come here, learn to speak the language. I don't care. I stand by that. I'm sorry. I do.
It's fair. I get it.
It's like if I went to Japan, or I went to Italy, or I went to like Germany or something like that, I would need to learn basic German, Japanese, or whatever just to get by. I would need to know
Jerry flavored Jerry, right?
Yeah, I would need to learn at least where's the fucking bathroom in Japanese,
right?
Or German. Like, where's the bathroom? I need to know where the hello, how are you? Where's the bathroom? Can I get this without cheese? You know, basic shit.
How often are you removing cheese from things that needs to be baked? It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine.
Damn
It's
near
fine.
everything because I'm allergic to the bacteria that used to culture it.
All right.
But yeah, so yeah, it turned into I'm a bit of I'm a racialist on the show.
It's fine. It happens. It happens to the
It
best.
was actually really funny because like everybody everyone in the chat was like dying, so it was fun.
It
But yeah, anyway, but yes, the pirates did some unpirate shit.
Yes. So first and foremost, they called up Connor Griffin.
I thought it was a mistake.
I think
It was not.
everybody initially people were like, "Oh, here goes the control thing, yada yada yada." Really, what it was, I think they just wanted him for his debut to be at home, and I think that's pretty cool.
He also
Um,
had a shit spring and did not look ready at the
Correct.
time.
Correct. His first hit was a double, kind of
Yeah.
in the left center gap.
He tagged that bitch too.
He did, and it looked like he didn't really get a hold of it, but he did. It was pretty cool. Then he struggled for the rest of the time, which I think everybody expected to a degree. At least anyone that knows baseball realizes, yeah, you're usually going to struggle, especially if you struggled in spring. But and you never hope for this, but Triolo got hurt. I wasn't really broken up about it. Yeah. That's why Connor's here. I'm super okay with it. So basically, just the Pirates outplayed them. Like that just kind of was what it was. It wasn't anything that was outrageous, but
they outplayed us. They were a better team.
Yeah.
It sucks, but they were the better team.
Yeah. So I don't think there's anything that really changed. I still feel good about the team. They lost today. They lost 2 or 3 from the Padres, but
it's the Padres, so there's that.
Yeah. I'm not. Once again, they played against Marquez and Pivetta, and they both kind of owned us in their career. So wasn't thrilled. Then we went up against King, and didn't actually do anything till like the 7th, I believe, and that was after San Diego kind of came in.
But yeah,
but generally speaking, I mean the team looks fun to watch. Pirates Twitter is an absolute abortion.
Oh, but they didn't just call up Connor Griffin.
Oh, I know. I was getting to it. I was going to wrap this all around.
Oh, okay. I was waiting to bring up the really crazy shit.
Yeah, so they called him up. Didn't really do too much. He hasn't really done too much. But what they
did something.
They did this morning. They signed him to a 9-year, $140 million contract.
Yeah, he did something. He got fucking paid.
He got paid. And the news broke that they were talking about an extension before he even came up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Then I looked at Twitter this morning and John Heyman reported that. I was like, oh, this is actually real.
Oh, once he reports it, it's as legit as it gets.
It's legit as
him or Jeff Passan. When they put it out there, you can run with that shit.
And I'm like, oh my God, what did they do? Now, is this kid going to be worth it? I mean, 9 for 140 is kind of nothing, really.
It's nothing, but it's team friendly.
Yeah.
It's not. He hasn't done anything to prove to get a massive contract.
Right.
But you bought out his arbitration years.
Yeah.
You got an extra 3 years with him.
Yeah.
Basically. Or 3 or 4 years with him. And he's only what?
19.
So you got him until he's at least 28.
Yeah.
he's still going to be in his prime and can get another bag.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, man, the price tag with Gunnar Henderson is like probably like 400 million and up right now.
Right.
He's getting paid that type of money.
Yeah.
It's going to take at least 375 over a long period of time to 400 million to lock him down.
Right.
And if the ownership here says the checkbook is we're open for business, and he says he's all ears.
Yep.
Sit down at a table with Scott Boras and let's get this shit done.
I don't even know who Griffin's agent is. I never actually looked into that.
I mean, they locked up Shane Baz early, and he's looked all right so far.
Yeah. It's very surprising, man. Now that being said, I mean, the next natural question is, well, what about Skeens? They're not going to be able to sign. It's just not going
gone, bro. The best
yeah.
chance to do that would have been if he was in the minors.
Right.
The second best chance was trading him at the height of his like Cy Youngness and just robbing a fucking team.
Yeah.
You could have gotten a haul for him.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they still very well might. I mean, it would be smart if they were able to trade him.
And I hate saying that because you want to keep your pitching,
but you're not going to be able to keep him.
He's the fuck out the first chance he gets, and it's like oh my god, they need dry food.
He's going to make whatever he wants to make, and that's fine. I understand it. No one in this town is delusional to think that he has any chance of staying here just for the sheer amount of money he is going to demand. So your best option is to trade him. Going into his last year, trade him.
I'm gonna trade him now.
Well,
trade him while he's got max value.
The problem with that is there's too many people that have pitchforks, and they will murder people if that happens.
It's like, look, if you get a team's like entire top 10,
I understand that, but you also have to understand this is what we've done all the time. Now, have we had a person like this before? No, but anytime we get a stud or a star, we will then trade them for a bunch of, magic beans that hopefully will turn into a pretty super tree.
Ooh, that matchup on Saturday.
So,
Logan Witt versus Chris Bassett, and it's going to be like 75 degrees. Yeah, balls are flying out of the yard on Saturday.
That's gross.
And it's a nice night. It's going to be a nice night. Yep, balls are flying.
But yeah, it's one of those things where you can't do it now. Like, you just spent money on your team. You just locked up somebody. You spent money in the off season. The message you are sending with trading him now is, I'm not going to use that analogy. Huh?
We don't have a choice. He's not staying.
Well, yeah, but also it's not like if you don't trade him now, you can't do anything next year. Like, that's it. I'm just saying, let's see where we can go. And look, not for nothing. I mean, they did sign Griffin, and the kid that I'm talking about, Skeens, he seems like he's a decent kid.
Skeens is a good guy.
Seems like he wants to win, and he was very much about this team spending money and trying to win. And I will say this, I mean, doing what they're doing and trying what they're trying, locking people down, that's got to send a message to him saying, "Hey, no, we're real about this." Like,
Yeah.
So I mean, is there
It's
the probability is he's gone, but it does make you kind of wonder. I'm like,
it depends on who, because like there were all these reports that he wants to be a Yankee. Like he wants to go to New York. And it's like, if he wants to go to Yankees, when the time comes, that's where he's gonna probably go.
right. Like he's gonna
And
pick where he wants to go. Like that's kind of the cool thing. And if nutting
yeah,
is like, all right, Paul, here's the situation. We're not gonna be able to pay you what the Dodgers are. We're not gonna be able to pay you what the Yankees are gonna pay you. But we want you here. The fans want you here. Everybody wants you here. We are committed to spending money.
yeah,
What are you willing to take to stay? Like I'm wondering if that could be a conversation that they make. Because he has money with endorsements. He's the best pitcher in baseball.
yeah.
He
That's
just
the
is.
thing
He just
with
is.
that's the thing with Gunnar Henderson. He sees what the Orioles are doing. He
Right.
sees them go get Alonso. He saw them go get Bassett. He saw they tried to get Suarez. He saw them. I don't know if they even talked to Michael King for sure or Dylan Cease, but we saw them they were in the mix talking to Framber Valdez, I guess, because they felt they had to. They didn't really want to, but they had
Did he
to.
sign somewhere? I don't even remember.
Framber Valdez is with
Oh yeah, he
Detroit.
did. Yeah. What's he doing?
He's been okay.
I forgot all about him. Holy shit.
Yeah, he showed up fat for spring training, and then he
Oh yeah. I sent you the picture. Yeah.
he was
Never mind.
fat,
Yep.
bro. Bigger than I am, and I'm fat. But nah, he sees them lock up Shane Bags. And like you said, he sees that, and it's like, look, you see, we're
No,
trying
I'm
to
not
build
really a
something.
picture guy, Cope, honestly. Yeah. Sorry. I don't do a lot of pictures.
I don't post a lot on I don't post a lot of photos on social media.
Yeah.
I really don't, because I don't like people in my business like that.
Oh, I don't me, I don't care about that. I'm just like, I'm not a 17-year-old girl. I need
I
to
post memes that I find funny and
Right.
like comment on stuff that I feel like I want to comment on.
Yeah.
Other than that, I post videos about me eating hot sauces and shit.
Yeah.
Which I got to reshoot the one I did for that I was talking about because it did not go well. I
But
diverted it onto something I didn't want to really talk about. Shit I talked about
oops.
at the end, like, this sauce is really good. Oh, by the way, I should probably not have said that.
Did you go political, bub?
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah, you did.
Kind of.
Can't help yourself.
I was angry about stuff like that. It's been kind of a thing.
I get it. But yeah, man, look, 9 for 140. That is a very friendly deal, especially how contracts are kind of put out now. We could have got a steal, or we could have paid what his value is, or we could have overpaid. We have no idea. But the fact that he rolled the dice before this motherfucker stood, before he actually because I get this thing was, these were the figures that they were talking about initially. It was already drawn up. They already knew what they were going to offer. So the fact that they're like, let's roll the dice, that makes me very intrigued with what they're wanting to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of that here, so we have a little thing we've been doing lately. We're doing our studs and our duds of the week here.
Yeah.
So I will tell you this, man. My stud is actually O'Neal Cruz this week. So he went 8 for 26 with 4 runs, a double, 2 bombs, 9 ribeyes, a walk, struck out 6 times, stole a base, hitting it at a 308 clip. OPS 934 on a 7-day stretch. Now, interestingly enough, my dud of the week, kind of, well, it's not, it's going to sound weird. So I'm going to read off the stats, and you're going to be like, how is this your stud or your dud? Well, I'll explain it. 6 for 21, 7 runs.
That's not bad.
No, a double, a homer, 3 ribeyes, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, hitting it at a 286 clip, OPS 884. And my dud is actually Brian Reynolds. And I'm going to tell you why. He's less clutch than Judge. I fucking hate Brian Reynolds so much. So much. He is so trash. He
Those
always,
stats aren't terrible.
no, they're not terrible. But let me read off what he's actually done this year. Because so he's hitting 244. Still only has 1 double, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Here's the thing. You're hitting third. You have 5 RBIs. Okay, that's not great. 15 strikeouts, not great. You're a switch hitter. You're not really built to strike out. That's not really supposed to be in your forte. He just always looks overmatched at the plate. He just looks off all the time. And this is what he does. He's so incredibly streaky, and then he'll run off like a week where he's hitting everything, and that's great. But then he'll go 3 weeks where he doesn't do anything. And everyone's like, oh, well, that's what he does. No, you can't do that in the third hole. You are Jason Bay without the talent or prestige. Like, to stop. I can't. Like, you're a worse Neil Walker. And Neil Walker couldn't hit a slider if his life depended on it. So he is so frustrating to me. I cannot stand watching him play. I just can't. Now my pitcher of the week here, and I usually give this guy hell. I do. But I am going to go with I'm going to go with Mitch Keller. 1 win, and this is, yesterday, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 Ks. I know he went today, so, whatever, because these aren't updated as of today yet. But 88 pitches. He has been very efficient and very businesslike, and I like what I'm seeing from him. He's not all around the strike zone. He looks like he actually has an idea what he's doing, and that makes me excited to actually want to watch him.
Yeah.
And that's exciting. That's exciting. But let's keep going. I mean, Skeens, he has 2 games under his belt on this 7-day stretch, but my issue with Skeens is he's not efficient, and it's frustrating to me because he's not attacking the zone like he should with the stuff he has. He's all around. There's something wrong, and he needs to get it figured out because he's not the dominant pitcher that we at home expect him. Now, I understand this. Okay, I'm going to read off what he's done the last week. 2 games started, 2 wins, no losses, 11 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 11 Ks. Fine. A K an inning, that's fine. But the 4 walks, that's the troubling part.
I mean, seems like walks are up for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, it could be the ABS thing, maybe, but I
think it's the ABS is like really, you're not getting those like close ones anymore.
Yeah. He
which is
I don't know.
good because the strike zone is the strike zone. You don't
Yeah.
get to personalize that shit tailored to your crap if
Correct.
you're an umpire.
Correct. Now my pitching dud of the week is Mason Montgomery. 3 games played, 2.1 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 1 homer, 5 Ks, but a walk, ERA 11.5 for that stretch. You can't be this big lefty throwing a buck, putting those type of numbers up. It's just not great. Honorable mention is Justin Lawrence. He got lit up today, gave up 4, pretty much gave up the game, to be honest. Yeah, but Skeens, my evaluation of that is Skeens needs to attack the strike zone, because God knows Don Kelly isn't letting people pitch that many innings. He's not letting people get past around the 80 mark. So that being said, you got to
at least not yet.
Yeah, not yet, but you got to attack. These are the games, and all these games mean like games 1 through 10 mean the same between 152 and 162. They're right. You don't get like double points once you get past game 150. That's not how it works. The games winning now and the losing the games now can very much affect you worrying about those games from 152 to 162. So I get it, stretch out the arms, yada, 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 but also knowing that, attack the strike zone.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's kind of my wins and losses there.
All right.
On the roster.
So,
what do you got?
My stud for the week is Taylor Ward. He's been tearing it up the plate of late. He's been our best hitter so far this year. He leads league in doubles. Eventually is going to turn to home runs as it gets warmer. The dude is just hitting. My dud. I hate bagging on him. I really do hate bagging on him because I like the kid. I do, but it's Kobe Mayo. Defensively, the kid's getting it done with the glove. He's doing everything you could ask him to do, holding down third base.
Well, I hope Mayo can catch up.
He's not right now. That's a problem. But he was supposed to make this a competition or a tough decision when Jordan Westbrook comes back. Unless Westbrook misses the whole season, he's going back to AAA, to Norfolk, or he's getting benched. And he's going to be coming off the bench because you cannot have, as solid as his glove has been, which has been a surprise because he's playing stellar third base defensively at third base. His glove is there. He can make all the throws. He's had one bad play the entire time, the entire season. And this is a guy that you were worried about his arm or his play at third base. He's worked his ass off to get better with the glove. But the bat is not where it needs to be as after how he finished last season and how he looked in the spring. He looked good. And now that the season started, he just stinks at the plate. I don't get it. Yeah, he's hitting 133.
Not for nothing, just Blaze Alexander is fun to watch.
Yo, he is so fucking fun. He is a fucking. Why the Diamondbacks traded him
in the field, bub?
Why the Diamondbacks traded him? I have for Cade Stroud, and they sent him to AAA. I have no fucking clue why they did that.
Yeah, dude's a demon.
He is a demon. He might be my
quite a few plays in that Pirates series. I'm like,
yeah,
fuck off, bub. What are you doing? Stop.
Oh my god, his slash line is fucking terrible. 133 of 176 on base at a 445 OPS. Jesus.
Love to see it.
Kobe, I'm rooting for you, bro. I really am. You've got to pick it up at the plate, bro. I'm sorry. You got to get better than this. What the fuck are you doing, man? My stud pitcher is Trevor Rogers. Dude's an ace. He went out yesterday and he tore it up. Another quality start. That's all he seems to do. 6 innings plus, 2 runs. Start before that, 6 or 7 innings. He's just getting it done on the mound. My dud was Yaramir Geraldo. I still want to shoot him out into the fucking sun. He stinks. Thank God we got him off this roster. Cade Povich had to come in and pick up for a Bassett being
Yes, I did see that, and good old Maury Povich out there along with Geraldo Rivera. Apparently, you guys are just picking up talk show people on your pitch.
Slim held it down. He really did his damnedest to keep us.
We threw, what, 5 innings that day, I believe?
Yeah, we went like 5 2/3. Yeah, out of the bullpen. Like, dude did his thing, man. Yeah. And it cost them to start the next day, so they had to call up Brandon Young, who, to his credit, came up 5 shutout innings on Monday. Started the ball rolling for the sweep that we got today with Bradish on the mound. Though Bradish did some dumb, childish shit.
What did he do?
And it cost us a run. What did he do? I got to look at the actual thing.
Was it as childish as Jorge Soler?
Here's what he did. It was after a pitch, ball 4 to load the bases. Adley threw the ball back to him and he dropped it. He was frustrated, so he swung his glove down to catch it, but he just slapped it away from him. And it cost us a run. Cost him a run.
Love it.
When he got into the dugout, Craig Albanez was up on his ass.
Well, you know what you do at that point. You make him miss his next start.
Well, after the game, he addressed it.
Cool. Great.
He said it was fucking stupid, basically, and it'll never happen again.
Cool. That's great. You still miss a start.
I can't sit him. We need him.
I get it, but also
we need him. Can't do it.
Set a precedent.
If we had other starters that were just as good as him,
yeah, but you can't make an exception because you guys don't have another star. I don't know.
It's not making an exception. He made him address this shit. Like, you go admit you fucked up to the media. You say you will never do that shit again, and it better not happen again.
I get it. I get both sides.
I get what you're saying, though. And I don't, and honestly,
that sends kind of a weird thing that sends a weird message to the locker room a little bit. So all I gotta do is apologize and everything's fine.
If I were the manager, I would have pulled him out of the game at that point. But
what inning was this?
I don't know. What was it like, though? I think it was I was at work at the time, so I didn't see it. I heard about it after.
Because I could see that if it was if it was the 5th inning, then it's okay, you got me. I don't know. I feel like I'd make him sit a start.
I get he was frustrated I get he was pissed about the walk, but that's not the way you fucking.
That's not how you play that. Grow the fuck up, bub.
Yeah, that's why he was he even admitted it was childish. I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry to my teammates. I'm sorry to. He probably had to address it in the locker room.
Yeah,
with the team.
Yeah,
and I'm glad Albanese was in his face. Dude, what the fuck was that? We don't do that. And I'm glad.
If anyone is wondering here, just so you guys know, we're gonna wait on the the tournament kind of voting until we get some of the other folks in here too.
Yeah.
Just because I know Coke, you're not a big baseball guy.
I want to keep it fair,
right?
Especially after my team, my O's got bumped out by the A's because y'all motherfuckers voted.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. So
y'all fucked up.
you know.
How could y'all do that to me?
By the way, is
Not
this
to the Orioles, but to me.
is this going to be the starting time for the shows now, or
I got home just after 6.
okay,
I wanted to make sure that I had enough time to get home.
okay,
Plus, I was coming from a different way than I was going to be coming normally because I had to do an event at some event for my job.
no, that's fine. No, I mean, I don't hear what I'm not
It's
saying.
not okay, but it's not okay necessarily because I wasn't hired to do like that type of shit.
Would you like have to strip?
No, I
No.
wasn't. I wasn't hired to do decorations.
Oh,
I wasn't hired to leave and go to an event at like downtown. I wasn't hired to like take stuff out of somebody's fucking car, this type of shit. Like, I'm not there for this.
yeah.
Like, I'm not there for like random manual tasks because I'm the only guy in the building. That's not what I'm there for.
Ew.
Like,
None
we're
of the
not
bitches want to
doing
do any work. I get it.
That's not in my job description. Other duties assigned is not in my fucking job description. And somebody was even saying to me like, don't quit. We know it's your temp, but don't quit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, multitask, yes, Dirk. Multitask, not, hey, I need to take these totes out to somebody's car, and then we got to go to this event where you're helping put the shit together. Literally, none of that is in my job description.
That's fair.
And they're not paying me to do that type of shit, quite frankly, on top of what I'm there to do. Just that.
Well,
I'm not an event organizer.
Well, the reason I bring
I
it
am
up,
a data entry clerk.
the reason I bring it up is because it might be a rolling kind of thing, so we'll let folks know.
So, like this today was a weird day. I don't think I should get home sooner because I'll be going the other way. I go home.
I mean, 6:15 is fine. It gives people.
All right.
I mean, I was saying I didn't know if we had to move it back more.
I mean, yeah. I mean, just to be on the safe side just to make sure I'm home on time at a decent time, enough time to get here and get comfortable ish. As you can see, I'm still wearing my
Right
shirt. I did put on a pair of sweatpants because I'm like, fuck this. I'm putting on sweatpants.
Fair.
I'm sick of wearing khakis or fucking chinos or fucking slacks. Hate this shit.
Yeah.
I miss wearing sweats at home.
Yo.
And a t-shirt.
Yo.
Or a baseball jersey.
No.
While I'm working.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's all right. It like I said, today was a weird day, and it was like, what the fuck am I doing? But I don't want to shit on my job because like I said, I'm a temp and I have no job security and shit. So
yeah, right. I'm like, don't.
It's not like nobody knows I do the shows. I haven't told anybody I do the show at work, so they can't be like, No,
that's fair.
I am not wearing capris, sir.
I know me and Jermaine.
I do not wear capris. I am a straight male.
I know me and Jermaine are going to go Friday. I'll figure out something we can talk about there.
But yeah, as far as everything goes, like I appreciate everybody being understanding of us starting later than normal. And Rich, thank you for being understanding when I messaged you about it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I never want to let anything get in the way of what we're doing here because I said it before and I said it. I say it everywhere. I respect our audience too much not to,
Yeah.
to be here.
Yeah, and we discussed a few weeks back, like if you're not feeling right, then it's not okay to do it. That's why Friday's show didn't happen. I was like, yeah, I had all that, which once again is on. It'll be on
Yeah,
the Patreon momentarily. Well, not momentarily, but sooner than later. Why Friday's show didn't really happen, but
unfair.
um,
And then like I said, it's just like it's like crazy, man. Like it's something that was said last night in the spaces,
yep,
and it rings true. You don't realize how much like these shows matter to the people that watch them.
that's fair.
It's like it blows me away, like the amount of people that watch like the stuff we put up or the stuff we do on the Minorities Report or the stuff I do on my own channel. It blows me away that people, the fact they have a subscriber, let alone like 50 or so, blows me away. The fact that anybody comments on my stuff blows me away. The fact that it led to this blows me away. And
It's an escape. It's an escape for both parties, right? So you
yeah,
get to put your, depending on what you're talking about, you could put your life to the side and talk about XYZ, or maybe even integrate your life into whatever you're talking about, or just focus on
yeah,
your life in that thing. Or as a listener, you can then use that as an escape. It is something you look forward to. It's almost like, think about how before DVRs were a thing, when TV was kind of all the rage, and you were like, okay, listen, it is whatever day, and at whatever time
this is
this
coming on. I
episodic
can't
thing is
miss it.
coming on. I'm ready. It's been integrated into my schedule. I look forward to it. I'm not saying people look forward to our stuff. I'm not saying that seems very pretentious.
I mean, I
Some
think they
may,
do.
some may not, but I'm not gonna say that, because in the
I
sense of,
think people look forward to it. I'll say that.
fair
I
enough.
know that people. I think they wouldn't be here if they didn't.
I mean,
I think people like.
that's valid. I feel like I'm too humble to say that and to like verbalize it in that sense, because it feels like I'm more important than I am.
Oh
So,
no, I'm not saying that at all.
but I mean, the principle rings true, right? Like, it is something that you desire, you crave, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah, I think there are a lot of things that sometimes are said, maybe not necessarily on the sports shows, maybe on the other show, um, and more so probably earlier on than as of late, but still, whatever. Um, where someone says something, or they have a topic, or they have some situation going on, that you're like, I can connect with this for
yeah,
this, that, and the other reason. And it becomes almost like that person is talking with you and or at you, or, you know, it this is an incredible kind of opportunity, because you were allowed to have you're allowed to have like free reign. Like, for all intents and purposes, you're allotted free reign on the internet to do and say what you want. Now, that holds a certain level of responsibility for you to be responsible and respectful and all those other fun words. But in the grand scheme of life, you get to talk to your audience, get to talk to your host, you get to talk to whoever, or nobody, or the wall, or to yourself, or whatever you want to do, and get
right.
to talk about whatever you would like to do, whether that be, your own doing, the other host's own doing, chats, ideas, whatever. I think people do this on a very grandiose scope forget that part. They
And
forget that they realize the numbers are there, but they forget there's people behind
Yeah.
behind,
And I
behind
never want to get to the point where I don't acknowledge those people, the people that, you know, check us out, you know, and we're good about that because we know
You're
that.
better than I am. I start yapping and I see like a squirrel and I'm like, ooh, here's a topic.
Nah, I it's more, it's just making sure that, you know, hey man, I see you, we see you, we know you're there, we appreciate you. And it's important to me to do that because you know, it's you want people to know, like, yo, I see you.
And that's the thing,
Or
like, even though
when
I
you
don't say
chime
anything
in or
all the
something, I
time,
hear you.
and my issue is like I will read it as it's going, and sometimes I'll put it up, sometimes I won't, but then I'll respond. But
Yeah.
or I'll just respond in my head. I'm like, wait, that person may have not actually heard that I was talking to them. So I do sometimes feel bad, but I mean, understand, like it's, I mean, why do you think I put it on the chat here? Because I want people to be able to see what people are saying, and all that.
Yeah,
But
and yeah, Coke, you know, it is nice when people acknowledge that you're in the chat. Like whenever we're like, Spitball's great about that shit.
yeah,
Like Spitball's great about it. I know we're good about it on the.
they also have 3 people, so that's easier.
Yeah, like we try to do it on the Minority Report. We try to do it here. And whenever somebody chimes in, you see somebody pop up, you acknowledge them on X's and O's. Like you always acknowledge people.
Yeah.
And but it's one of those things where people don't realize, like, you don't realize the effect you have on people, or the amount of, or the effect.
No, you do not want that at all. I am no. There is a reason why I don't.
No.
There is a reason I don't have female friends. There is a reason. I am
married.
No, I am just way too comfortable. Nope.
I have female friends. I don't give a fuck.
I'm
also the type of person where if I'm in a relationship, I mean, especially now, like when I was younger, I didn't take it seriously, obviously, but now I'm like, I'm in a relationship. We're friends. That's all we're gonna be. That's all we can be. Ain't gonna be nothing else but friends.
Yeah, no, I get that.
If I end up single, we can kind of see what's up. But until then, but yeah. Also, don't think I didn't see you, Rick. With the chat line is lighting up. I see. We have more than 3.4 dozen people between all these shows.
Yeah.
We have a solid, like, I don't know. I've never looked at the subscriber count, to be honest. I've really never looked.
I'm at like 194.
That's more than 3.4 dozen.
Yeah.
I've got to look at that now. I personally got a dozen. I think some of them might be bots, or they're like, I like your stuff, man. You only like because I rip on AEW.
Oh, there you go.
But I rip on everything I feel like needs to be ripped on. I don't care.
No, I mean that's
like, we can fire me.
I mean, that's fair. Well, real quick, because I know Spitball is gonna be going live here in about what?
Oh, 10 yeah, that's right. Spitball moved.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting.
So I know they changed because once again, because we do respect, you know, we're not the only 2 shows in the world. I get that, but I do know that.
No, but they are friends.
Right. And obviously there is, you know, rollover there. So if the female audience is not eye candy, it's cool. Oh no!
I mean, do we have any females in the audience? That would be a better.
And Coke, I am pretty shallow, so that's yes.
Ladies, if you're out there, shout us out. Drop it. Say hi.
Evening, bitches.
You might see something. You may see something you like, but you'll definitely see something so luscious.
Oh my! I need an adult. If people want to see Rich down, yeah, I mean,
you may watch me eat a banana.
Oh, right. We're gonna leave now. great segue. But yeah, Spitball goes live.
As I lick my lips like LL Cool J to try
We're
to
not
attract the
talking about-
ladies to come here.
Well, we're not going to talk. See, once you said you're going to have people watch Eat a Banana, I kind of checked out, and I think a lot of
I
other
don't even
people.
like bananas.
No, you can't walk that back, bub. We're all good. No. So they go live
Oh,
about 10
speaking
minutes.
of like stupid ass things, the Colorado Rockies. Have you seen the Glizilla?
Yeah, dude. We're I hmm.
The 2-foot long $45 hot dog. The average hot dog at a ballpark is $5-6.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
cooked.
watch me eat bananas. Watch me eat bananas with my luscious mouth. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh no. Yeah, we're cooked as a society. I don't
I'm like, who the fuck
I'm
is
not.
paying $45 for a 2-foot long hot dog? And it's
I'm
plain.
I'm not
A
proud.
plain 2-foot long hot dog for $45. Kiss my
Yeah.
whole ass, Colorado
Yeah,
Rockies.
I'm not proud of that.
And your team sucks. So
Yeah.
there's that.
Yeah. Not great. But yeah. So check out the boys in 10 minutes. We are gonna get out of here.
I mean, none of us are in Texas, Dirt. I mean,
Yeah.
there's that problem.
Yeah.
I will not eat bananas Foster. I actually do not like bananas.
Bananas are fucking delicious.
I used to eat them a lot when I was growing up, and then one day I was like, I don't want to eat these anymore.
Oh fuck, dude. I will.
Some people would say this when I realized I was straight. I don't know.
There you go. No, bananas are fucking delicious.
I'm gonna
but-
put a banana, some shaped like a penis, in my mouth.
I mean, well,
I don't want to do it.
at least for free. So yeah.
I mean, I got desperate a while
There you go.
back. You know.
Sometimes there's a bridge.
I
and
started thinking, like, maybe I might have to do this to get some income to come in here. I gotta feed these
Well,
cats.
You'll definitely get some income. Oof.
Yeah.
All right.
Say oh.
Boy.
Not
that-
gonna fall from dead in the tailpipe. Yeah,
This-
that would be a no. Nope,
This
not gonna
is-
fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Gotta put some bass in your voice, man.
This is
Not
how
gonna
it
fall
ended.
for the banana in the tailpipe.
This is how the show ended. That's great. But yeah, so you go get unworkified there, because I know you just got home. Congrats on the temp job. Rick, get a hold of me. Let me know when you want to do the hockey show. 100% down. There's a 70% chance Pens are playing the Flyers, so please understand this. Motherfuck Philly, motherfuck everyone in Philly. I would burns to the ground.
Except Shaheen.
Fuck him too. Sorry, he's part of Philly. Toodles, bitches.
But podcast.
Nope. Fuck the podcast. Fuck Philly. Sorry, Philly.
Damn, dude.
Listen, I'm telling you, as long as there's a playoff situation,
Oh no, I am
Philly
not
can-
throwing myself at fountains yet. No.
Philly can
No.
go. But we will see you.
Oh,
I believe
look at
next week.
Atlas.
Yeah, we will see you next week. Yeah, and I'll see everyone Friday, and I may or do something Saturday. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. I live day to day. But Chris is gonna go get a banana.